Hello and welcome to Gunning for It Season 1 Episode 9. My name is Craig, and coming up in today's episode, a double header in the Europa League Quarter Finals against Napoli. Since the last time you were with me, we've only played, I believe, 2 games? Yes, 2 games against West Ham in the FA Cup, where we squeaked through on penalties after they equalised late on, and one Premier League game, a 4-0 win at home against Aston Villa. So in the Premier League, the situation is we've got a couple of games in hand over the teams behind us, and we're in 4th spot. We're closing in on that Champions League spot, which is good, but there's still too many games to go to make a prediction at this point. So, all to play for in the Premier League and in the FA Cup, but for today it's all about the Europa League. So, this is the team that we're sending out for the first leg, which is at home, so we have to go for it as far as I'm concerned. Leno in goal, Castagni in for the suspended Kolasinac at left back, Holding and David Luiz in at centre back, Socrates also suspended for this game, Bellerin at right back, Xhaka and Torreira in midfield, Aubameyang on the left, Mesut Ozil playing behind Dembele up front, and Pepe on the right wing. One piece of injury news actually. Kieran Tierney is back. He's lacking match sharpness, so he's only on the bench, but he gives us another option, thankfully, at left back. I want you to pick up where you left off. Yes, I haven't used that team talk in a while actually. So thankfully, Tierney's back, Pablo Mari's on the way back as well, Socrates and Kolasinac should be available for the second leg. It's a shame that they're out for this one, but we can only carry on without them regardless for the moment. It's good that we've got a few options at the back to be able to cover for them. And Ozil just getting the first shot of the game there. So, quarterfinals that we're in now. The board still expects us to reach the final. And really, this first leg is going to be very, very important as to whether we're going to make it or not. Interestingly, the semi-final draw has already happened, so if we do make it past Napoli, we could potentially get Real Madrid in the semi-finals. And that terrifies me, to be honest. Because this is still the current season, 2019-20, so Madrid's still quite a dominant force. Especially with Zidane there. They're still very, very good in Europe. Although saying that, they did get knocked out of the Champions League, so clearly not their best season. Clearly not a top European force this season, but at the end of the day, it's Real Madrid. Anyway, let's just focus on this tie. We still have to try and get past Napoli. Like I said, a good result here is needed because we've got to go to theirs in Italy. And that game is going to be very, very difficult in my opinion. And there is Nicolas Pepe with the first goal of the game. Beautifully past the defender. I was about to say he slotted it home. No, he didn't. He just pretty much powered that past the goalkeeper. I just realised it's David Ospina in goal. Oh, a former keeper. I mean, not in this game, but he used to play for us. And I did miss him, to be honest, until Martinez showed real-life heroics in the FA Cup. Anyway, 1-0 up after about 20 minutes, give or take, that was. And I do feel that we need to have at least a 2-3 or even 4 goal advantage going into that second leg, because otherwise Napoli, they will come at us away from home. And why is Koulibaly just sauntering forward and no one's challenging him? I do have... Oh, there's the away goal. Milic has scored. I do have pressing on, so I don't know why no one was pressing him. And our defence has just for some reason just stopped. I don't understand that. Sloppy goal to give away. Very sloppy goal, and I'm not happy. Come on, boys, before half time, I want to reply. Happy with the throw in there. Nicely won back by Aubameyang. And Dembele with the shots, not too far away. I think I have, not shouts, I do think I have shoot on sight on? Yeah, I do have shoot on sight. I should really take that off. Kind of want to work them to work that into the ball a little bit more. I want them to work the ball into the box a little bit more. I'm sorry, I can't seem to speak today. Right, I'm not very happy with that. That wasn't the greatest team talk, was it? We had a few people listening keenly, but no one really motivated. Get creative. There you go, that's inspired them. Use that inspiration, lads. Let's carve out some chances and some goals. Okay, nothing's really happening at the moment, so who can we bring on to affect this game? Where is Pepe? Pepe's actually having a good game. Or Aubameyang, not so much, but he's a game changer. Dembele's definitely not. Lacazette, let's see what he can do. Need to make a bold decision here. Screw it. I know Aubameyang's a very good player, but I do feel Reece Nelson has a point to prove. He is good in this competition. He has previous, and Xhaka is frustrated by that. No, Xhaka, no, do not be frustrated. Calm down. This is one of those games where really and truly we do need to win. Not going to do Z. Saka, who's going to come on for Pepe. And good call. Oh, I have no more subs. I just realised I made all three. Never mind. Zagadou is not coming on. Okay, so we're just making the changes across the midfield and the front three. Xhaka. Have you got a Xhaka special in there for me? Not right now. Xhaka again, nicely one back. Saka. And can he score? No, he can't. He's offside anyway. Get creative, lads. We have to go away to their place. The thing is, regardless of if it's 1-1 or 2-1 to us, it's still a good result for Napoli because they're going to be confident going back to their place. I mean, we'll still give it a good go when we go to theirs, but we really needed a good result here. Tavera with the ball. Xhaka. One more chance, lads. I mean, best case scenario, we could just snatch 2 goals late on. And that was a terrible shot by Bellerin. Why would you not pass that into the middle? Oh dear. There's only a few seconds left. It's not quite gone according to plan, lads. It's gone out. Yeah, Napoli are just playing for the draw now. They're very, very happy with this. And I would be if I was them. 1-1. Away at a top team. And then take it back to your place. And that's it. They're going to take it back to their place and they're going to be very confident. We can still be confident. We can still go for it. Yeah. Quite simply, that wasn't good enough. Yes, Ozil, Luis, you look stressed, but we should have won that. We really should have won that. Since the last game, or rather the first leg against Napoli, a 1-0 win away at Burnley. Quite impressive actually, considering the reputation Burnley have at Turf Moor. Socrates doing a beautifully volleyed goal into the net actually from a corner. I would actually show you the goal, but I just want to get into this game, to be honest. I just want us to get through the away leg against Napoli and hopefully come out the other side into the semi-finals. So, in goal, Leno at left back, Kolasinac holding, and Socrates, who's back from suspension, in central defence. Bellerin at right back, Xhaka and Torreira in the midfield, Aubameyang, Mesut Ozil and Saka across the front of the midfield, with Dembele up front. I was toying with whether to put Martinelli in instead of Dembele, but Martinelli's just come back from injury So as much as I'd like him to get minutes, I think it would be a bit foolish to start him from this game. So chances are he'll probably come on throughout at some point in the match for Dembele, who's not exactly been in great form recently. Ooh, should we go for the underdog talk here? We are playing at Napoli's ground, which is going to be an absolute cauldron for us, or against us in this case. I know we're the underdogs here. How about passionate? Dicey. They're keenly listening though. But we'll have to see how it goes. Starting off on the front foot, but it's not often I use the underdogs talk. I mean, at the end of the day, it is Arsenal. Should we be using the underdog talk with Arsenal, even if it is in Europe, the latter stages of Europe? It just seems so dicey for me, but you know what, it's done now, so let's just see how it works. Napoli with the ball here, playing back and forth in their own defence, and now we've got no one in the midfield. That kind of worries me greatly. Allen, who slips it through to Insigne, and I believe that was a save. Yeah, that was a save. Napoli still knocking it around though, and thankfully we win the ball back. Ozil doing very well there. Not someone who I actually have down to track back. He is on an attacking instruction. And just looking at my players, actually, quite a few of them are tired, especially across the midfields. In fact, so are some of Napoli's players. Insigne is dropping like a fly. So is Aubameyang. Okay, let's demand some more. Some more? Let's demand more, lads. More! And I mean Arsenal more, not Napoli more. Good grief, it's just bouncing around in our own area. And Dembele's just been taken out there. Referee, sort it out. More than likely, I am going to be looking at the likes of Saka and Martinelli. Time for everyone to dig in. Well, I've motivated a few people. Just wondering, is there any changes we can make? Saka's already gone, I forgot about that. Pepe is on our bench. Martinelli, chances are bringing one in the second half. Let's just start the second half and see how we do. Oops. Okay, we got a free kick. We'll just wait for this highlights. And it's just over from holding. As it stands, because Napoli obviously have that away goal, we need to score. It's as simple as that. Right, Martinelli is going to come on for Dembele. In fact, no he isn't. No he is not. Just had a brainwave. Aubameyang can go up front. Reece Nelson can go on the left wing. I keep banging that drum of Reece Nelson in Europa League because of how he plays during the group stage. I'm convinced there's more performances from him. Ozil with the ball. Kolasinac. Xhaka. Plays back into our defence. Socrates over to the right. Bellerin waiting for the ball. People in the box. And Aubameyang, he's got the away goal. And that is an absolutely vital goal to keep us in Europa League as it stands. And all that means now, there is no extra time. The away goal has been cancelled out. Wait. Scrap that. I don't even know the rules. There could still be extra time because it's one away goal apiece. Do I even understand the rules of the Europa League? Yes, I do, because if Napoli equalise, hopefully they don't, but if they did, then it could go to extra time. If they don't equalise, we'll go through. If we score again, then there'll be no extra time. I'm terrible at these rules. I don't even know the rules of the competition that we're in. Oh, the excitement of Football Manager. It gets you flustered. Really, really does. I mean, I've been back playing it since FM20 came out, but Hey, apparently I still don't know what I'm talking about, so... Whatever, we learn as we go along. Xhaka, got a special for me? Yes, you do! Oh my god, what an absolute screamer by Xhaka. Smacked in, off the bar, into the net, and now there is no extra time. That is it, there is no extra time. Now I'm starting to understand the rules just a little bit. A little bit. Right, quick substitution. Aubameyang up front was a masterstroke because he was just been creating absolute havoc. Xhaka's going to come off. Torreira could come off actually as well. Torreira's going to come off. Guendouzi's going to go into that ball-winning midfielder role. Bellerin, Torreira. Xhaka just bounces there, and in it comes... What, was he offside? Sorry, I didn't even see who that was. His name didn't even come up. Right, so we're going to make our final substitution. I'm just looking at my defence. Castagna is going to come on for... He's going to come on for Bellerin. I know Kolasinac has played a lot of football, especially since Tierney has been injured. But to be honest with you, yeah, he's done very well. I'm just trying to get my train of thought here while I focus on this match. Saka tearing through the defence, and he scores. What a run and what a finish by Saka. My goodness. He is turning into an absolutely quality player. And yes, I know that's not a surprise considering the season he's actually had for Arsenal in real life. But hey, Football Manager has a funny way of translating that sometimes. But thankfully, Saka is looking like the real deal. Really, really is. Okay, Napoli is still coming at us here. Thankfully, Leno is well matched to make that save. Fantastic, fantastic stuff. Saka to Castagna, Guendouzi. In fact, we're going to drop to a very balanced. We're just going to drop to balanced mentality. There's no need to stay on positive at the moment. Nelson into Aubameyang, who can really put the icing, the cherry on the cake here. I can get my words out again. Ay ay ay! But he wins us the corner, and Ozil swings it in. It's just about cleared, but Xhaka thankfully picks it up. Back to Ozil on the left, and the highlight just peters out. We are going to slow it down a little bit, waste some time, keep the tempo the same. We're not going to just shoot on sight. Just realised I left the shoot on sight instruction on. I'm going to drop a bit of praise, just keep them motivated in the final few minutes, and some of my players are absolutely knackered. But an absolutely priceless victory, and what a game. Yeah, nobody gave us a chance. The pre-match media was saying about us, we got a tricky tie. Our fans are saying, we got a tricky tie. People saying, you're going to Napoli. You're going out. Aubameyang and co, they have something to say about that. Right, once the save is done, we will be back with the schedule and we'll just decide when we're next going to come back. So, confirmation, we are into the semi-finals of the Europa League, and look who we got. Just look who we got. Oh, good grief. We've got to get past Real Madrid. What's the saying? If you're going to become the best, you have to beat the best. It's so cliched, I know, just coming out of my mouth it just sounds very ugh. But in this case it's very, very true. We're going to have to beat Real Madrid to go to the final. We got the first game at home. Dodgy indeed. Two of our players can do with the rest. I will sort that in a moment. Ozil, absolutely fantastic. And our fixtures have been changed again. I wonder if that changed the Chelsea game again. No, that stays where it is. So we are going to come back. Well, it has to be the Europa League semi-final. Real Madrid home and away, and that will take us into May and towards the end of the Premier League season. In fact, I didn't show you where we are in the Premier League. After that 1-0 win against Burnley, we are sitting fourth, joint fourth with 2 games in hand at the moment. So at the moment we are on for a Champions League push in league. We're in the Europa League semi-finals and in the FA Cup semi-final. All to play for indeed. But the next episode will be the Europa League semi-final, leg 1 and 2. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and click subscribe for more Football Manager content. Any feedback on the video again is always welcome in the comments. And I haven't said this before, but I try and upload videos on YouTube every Sunday and Thursday. And I will see you all in the next video.